Yeah, really excited. This is where you want to be. This is, when you start your training in November, December. This is what it's all about. Wanting to play in finals. So we find ourselves in a position where we've done that. So yeah, really excited. Looking forward to this Saturday's game.
There's been plenty of talk about form coming into the finals. Do you think it really matters?
Not really. I think it's a whole new competition. It's a whole different ball game. The mindset of the players and the clubs will be different. For us, there's a possibility that there is no next week. So we're fully aware of that. So we need to be. We probably need to be a little bit better than what we have been recently. And if we want to progress, then yeah, we're definitely going to have to do that.
How much can you draw on last year's experience coming from outside the top four and making it all the way to the grand final?
I don't know. It's a funny one that I think last year's been and gone, and I think if we focus on that too much, there's a possibility of just thinking it's going to happen. This is a whole new ball game now. We can't draw too much on the parallels of last year. It is slightly different circumstances, but we've just got to focus on what's in front of us and what we can control and what we can do. And what we can do is put in a good performance on Saturday. And I think if we do that, we can hopefully progress to the following week.
Is it hard to readjust your mindset after such a long season? And it's only 4 weeks to go potentially, but there's still so much tough footy ahead.
Yeah, it is. But like I say, it's what you've been aiming for, what you've been striving for. If you can't get excited and get up for this time of the year, you're in the wrong business.
You guys are September specialists. You're used to being there. They haven't been there for 4 years now. Does that give you any kind of edge at all?
Oh, I don't think so. It doesn't really matter to us. Obviously the Dragons are a quality team. They deserve to be there in the 8, and I don't think they'll be fussed about the past few years. It's a bit of a side issue, really.
What do you have to change? Like yesterday, you didn't get off to the best start again. What's Des said to you?
He was, very disappointed in us at half time at the way we started, but we probably just need to manage the game a little bit better than what we did. I think there was times where we got back into a bit of a grind and then just made some poor errors. But we'll address that in the week, and I think we're all striving for perfection, but I guess that's probably not a reality. So we just need to play close to our best if we want to kick on and get anywhere in this final series.
Sorry, James, are you glad you've got the Dragons? They sort of look like maybe one of the more beatable teams in the finals. They've sort of gone off the ball a little bit.
There's no easy games coming this time. There's no easy games in the NRL. There's no easy games in finals, most definitely. I'm prepared, and we're going to be prepared for a better St George team than what you've seen throughout the year at the start of the year, and we know how highly motivated they're going to be. So there's no easy games, mate. None whatsoever.
How do you prepare Moses for the final series? He's had a huge year, and there's massive shoes to fill in now with Trent being out for the rest of the season. Maybe he's sort of petered out just a little bit the last few games. How do you get him up and for finals footy?
Oh, look, I've got all the confidence in the world in Moses. I think, I've heard before people question his form, but I've got no problem with his form. I think when you have so many sort of supernova moments like he did at sort of the middle of the year, you always get compared to that. So people are always looking for these massive moments, these big impacts in the game, and when they don't come, people automatically think, oh, he's had a bad game, but that's not the case. I think he's been doing the little things well, and if he keeps doing that, and I think personally he's been playing well. If he keeps doing that, these moments will come again.
James, how often have you played against your fellow Englishman Mike Cooper, and how do you rate him? And are you friends?
Oh yeah, we're pretty good mates. We spent a camp last year with England together. We had a few games against each other at Warrington, and had a few games over here playing against the Dragons too. So yeah, I rate him very highly. He's been a credit to himself. He's played really well this year, and he's come on leaps and bounds since he came over, mate. I think I'd held him in high regard when he was playing at Warrington, but I think this sort of environment at St George has really brought the best out of him.
I believe you've got a pretty good record against him. I don't know if you're aware.
Oh no! I've got no idea of that. I know St Helens had a pretty good record against Warrington, but no, I think that's a side issue, mate. That's not going to come into contention come Saturday night whatsoever.
What did you make of Josh Reynolds' return yesterday, mate, and what kind of influence does he have on the team?
Yeah, I think it was a really positive one, to be honest. He obviously brings a lot of energy, a lot of spark to us. Very disappointed, that Trent had to bow out the way he did. But I guess that solved that sort of problem, if you like, of which of the two or the three is going to play. Unfortunately, it was that happened through an injury. But I was really pleased with how Josh applied himself yesterday. I think a bit of an injury there, but he looked good. He got through the game, and I've got no reason why he's going to kick on and play even better come Saturday.